Hey guys, it's BattleTech! Hey! We kickstarted this game, my dad and I. So, I've been waiting for this game for 2 years, and it's finally out. It's finally out! I've played a little tiny bit just to kind of see, and I knew, when I found out that it was being released, finally, that I was going to record a bit. So I'm going to start recording the campaign. So we're just going to get started on that. We're going to start a new campaign.
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
Okay, so I'm going to be explaining a bit about BattleTech over the course of this because it's a small fan base. Well, it's a small but vocal fan base. It's a great sci-fi series that also had a board game, a miniatures game. I used to play it when I was younger. I haven't played it in a couple of years, but I have miniatures and all that for it, and it's awesome. And I read I read a lot of the books, especially the ones by Michael Stackpole, which are the best. If you're going to read BattleTech, read the Warrior series by Michael A. Stackpole. That is the one to start with. It is fantastic. It's a wonderful story. So, welcome to the Auriga Reach. The Auriga Reach is a small kingdom in the Rimward Periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized Inner Sphere. It is the home to the Aurigan Coalition, a federation organized around the parliamentary monarchy and ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Aurigan Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. Okay, so the Inner Sphere is kind of where most of the stories take place. The periphery would be more uncolonized space. They kind of showed you with the whole thing of the Star League, the big star map. They kind of showed you what it was at the beginning, with Earth at the center, and then a lot of the other places were colonized and things like that. And then after the Star League broke up, there was this big war. and it broke up into five main factions, which are Kurita, which is named after, the Draconis Combine, which is ruled by the House Kurita, the Kurita family. Then you got the Worlds League, which is usually run by the Merrick family, but they always have little conflicts. They never really impact a lot of the stories because they've always got these internal conflicts. So Kurita is Japan. The Free Worlds League is Europe. Davian, the Federated Sons, my personal favorite, is America. And the Federated Sons is usually the good guy in most of the stories. But they're capitalists. They act like America does. It's other than being a constitutional monarchy, ruled by House Davian. They're all kind of monarchies. But, it's kind of cool because it has that kind of Game of Thrones thing where there's all these houses competing for power. Because the whole thing is these were the 5 main houses that had a claim to the throne of the Star League, right? To be the leader of the Star League, and they couldn't agree, so there was this big war. And then there's the House Steiner, the Lyrian Commonwealth, and the House Liao, the Capellan Confederation. These guys are British. Basically, they're the Brits, but then there's also some added, like Scandinavian, Nordic sort of influence there. So it's kind of Northern Europe, I guess. Where this would be, Free Worlds League would be a little more like Eastern Europe, Czechoslovakia, places like that. Serbia, where there's always these inner conflicts and the countries are redrawing lines all the time, that kind of stuff. And especially in the 80s when this series started, it was especially true. And then you got Liao, which are a bunch of jerks, and they're basically they're basically the communist Chinese. And then we've got all these other factions that are kind of new, because the periphery is usually the deep periphery here. They don't. It's kind of uncolonized and everything else, right? So let's start at the beginning. Mech warriors who hail from the Combine tend to be fierce, disciplined, and relentless fighters, no matter the odds they might face on the battlefield. Although the Draconis Combine is an ethnically diverse as any of the vast interstellar empires, it is also one of the most culturally homogeneous. Over centuries of rule, the founding House Kurita has succeeded in uniting the people of the Combine into a single culture, one heavily molded around medieval Japanese society. While some, most notably the descendants of the conquered Principality of Rasselhag, continue to chafe at the uniformity of Draconis society, overall this has created a more cohesive populace and military than seen in the other great houses of the Inner Sphere. Then you got Merrick. Mech warriors who hail from the Free Worlds League tend to be passionate, enduring fighters who value justice and equality above all else. The oldest and theoretically most democratic of the great successor states of the Inner Sphere, the Free Worlds League is actually a broad coalition of many minor noble houses. And because it's all these minor noble houses, they're always fighting all the time. There's always this jockeying for position. So they aren't involved in some of the grander, wars and things like that because they've always got this inner turmoil. Many minor noble houses. For most of the league's history, it has been ruled under martial law by a captain general who, by tradition, is from House Merrick. The cultural diversity and relative independence of its component regions are at once the greatest strength of the Free Worlds and its greatest weakness. The Federated Sons, Davian. Mech warriors who hail from the Federated Sons tend to possess more finely honed skills and better equipment than their counterparts from other regions of space. They often see themselves as righteous warriors and champions of liberty, sometimes to a fault. Though nearly extinguished by the Draconis Combine in the First Succession War, the Federated Sons, a constitutional monarchy ruled by the renowned House Davian, has become arguably the most powerful of the 5 great successor states. Through skillful military campaigns and subtle diplomacy, House Davian has significantly increased the number of star systems under his control in the last 2 centuries. Mech warriors who hail from the Lyrian Commonwealth tend to be hardy, well-equipped, and well-trained, though they have also earned a reputation for being particularly strategic thinkers on the battlefield. Wealth is the greatest strength of the merchant princes of the Lyrian Commonwealth, ruled by House Steiner. Despite a number of humiliating defeats in the first 2 succession wars, the Lyrian Commonwealth has bounced back thanks to the combined strength of its economy, the biggest of the 5 great successor states, and its control of the inner sphere's largest functioning battle mech factories. What the Lyrian Commonwealth may lack in military prowess, it makes up for with raw numbers and industrial scale. So, the Lyrian Commonwealth and the Federated Sons, House Davian and Steiner, are often seen as allies, to the point that in the Warrior series, a lot of the story revolves around Hans Davian, the patriarch of House Davian, and Katrina, I believe it's Katrina Steiner, basically the princess of the Lyrian Commonwealth, and their marriage, right? So it's very interesting because there's these awesome mech battles, but there's also the political maneuvering and all that. Then we'll move to the House Liao. Mech warriors who hail from the Capellan Commonwealth are dedicated and steadfast combatants, capable of holding the line and often surprising those opponents who would make the mistake of underestimating them. They are one of the smallest ones. The Free Worlds League is by far the smallest house, but the Capellan Confederation is smaller still, even. Well, they're not smaller than the Free Worlds League, but they're the next smallest. But they are very they're very good fighters, and they're very adamant. They keep their borders very well. Mech warriors who hail from the Capellan Commonwealth, I keep saying Commonwealth, the Capellan Confederation, are dedicated and steadfast. I already read that. The Capellan Confederation has suffered the most at the hands of the other successor states over the last 2 centuries of war, especially since Maximilian Lau, which I'll blur that out later. Maximilian Lau, who was the ruler during the time of that the Warrior series takes place, was a huge psychopath. So yeah, he made House Liao suffer a lot. Over the last 2 centuries of war, having lost nearly half of its territory it once controlled at the height of the Star League's rule. Over time, the leadership of House Liao has transformed the Capellan Confederation into a socialist police state with a highly regulated economy, so they're fascists. Most Capellans take great pride in their citizenship, which must be earned through service to the state. Not unlike Starship Troopers. Citizenship is guaranteed. Mech warriors who hail from the magistracy of Canopus can run the gamut of skill and fighting styles, but they often favor clever and unorthodox tactics on the field. While smaller than the great successor states of the Inner Sphere, the magistracy of Canopus is one of the major powers in the Rimworld periphery. The Majesty is a matriarchal society led by the Magistics. This is an elected position open to any woman, but largely controlled by House Centrella, due to the family's popularity. The Magistracy supports an open society that ensures the personal liberty of all citizens and their right to live their lives as they see fit. So they're kind of matriarchal libertarians. Interesting. These aren't in the books, so these are ones that were kind of made up by the development team. That's fine, in my opinion, because the periphery is mostly unsettled. So it being settled in this point in time is totally fine. Mech warriors hail from the Taurian Concordant tend to be stubborn and aggressive. They can be quick to anger, but they are nonetheless skilled and perceptive combatants. Founded as a constitutional monarchy under the leadership of House Calderon, the Taurian Concordant is the strongest military power of the Rimworld periphery. It is also one of the oldest surviving realms of human civilization, having been formed long before the creation of Star League. The Taurian citizens enjoy extensive freedoms guaranteed by the Concordant Charter, and take pride in defending those freedoms through compulsory service. The Taurian Concordant has long had an antagonistic relationship with the Inner Spheres, particularly the Federated Zones. Okay, interesting. The Rimworld periphery. There's no easy way to characterize the mech warriors hailing from the Rimworld periphery. Periphery. They can be anything from petty thugs to ruthless tacticians to skilled and honorable warriors. The nations and minor noble houses of the Rimworld periphery have long played a role in shaping humanity. The Star League's downfall began in the periphery, eventually leading to the current tattered state of these disparate star systems on the edge of known space. The periphery is still the galaxy's frontier, where the great houses of the Inner Sphere play deadly politics, petty bandit kingdoms thrive, and pirate bands prey on the minor noble houses trying to survive in this hostile environment. Then you've got the deep periphery, which is talked about a lot in the Blood of Kerensky series. Mech warriors that hail from the deep periphery are rare, but even rarer is the mech warrior who will admit to such an origin. Beyond the outermost edges of the periphery lie depths of space that remain uncharted and unknown to most of human civilization. Little is known about these regions, but they are far from uninhabited. The deep periphery is littered with abandoned colonies and small outposts, isolated from the rest of humanity. After the fall of Star League, General Alexander Kerensky led the remnants of the Star League Defense Force into the deep periphery, disappearing from the Inner Sphere and from recorded history. And it's dealing with what happened after Kerensky left. That's the Blood of Kerensky. Oh, I didn't choose a faction. They say I'm deep periphery. No, I'm Federated Sons. You are of noble birth. The immigrants of the though immigrants to the Aurigan Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Aurigan space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles, and ancestral battlemech in Old Blackjack BJ1. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars. The Succession Wars were a series of wide-ranging conflicts between the successor states of the Inner Sphere that lasted from 2786 to the current year of 3025. Oh, it's 3025! Hey! I remember 3025! That's a great time in the history of in BattleTech. That's great. During these wars, the great houses mobilized vast numbers of battle mechs to destroy each other and claim territory with the ultimate goal of ruling the Inner Sphere. A notable consequence of these conflicts was the significant loss of advanced technology from the prior Star League era. That's one of the things. There aren't new designs of battle mechs being made. Most of them are centuries old. So there are these kind of monoliths that people don't know how they work, and to the point of, you saw in the intro, they had that ship that blasted away. They discovered the jump ship, which has a hyperdrive in it, basically, right? There's basically an agreement between all of the houses that we can't destroy them. Destroying them is because they don't have that technology anymore. So it's a capital crime to destroy a jump ship. So, this is where he met. whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. So, before we read all this, I'm going to go into my notifications and make sure that I am not showing off anyone anymore. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so, until the day after your 16th birthday, when... let's see. Because it gives you stats. So, we'll go with piloting and tactics. That's always good. As the heir to a noble family, you grew up wanting for nothing, and as it turns out, you couldn't stand a life of pampered nobility. Finally, one night, you stole away with the family's ancestral blackjack and set off to find a new life to call your own. So blackjack is equipped with long and close range weapons for both long and close range engagements. A pair of AC-2s is backed up by 4 medium lasers, lending the mech a powerful alpha strike while jump jets enable the blackjack to move to high ground at a moment's notice. Alpha strike would be when you fire with all weapons. It's called an alpha strike. Piloting increases melee hit chance and base sprint distance. It also improves the threshold of stability that triggers unsteady and increases the maximum level of evasion possible from movement. The more you move, the harder you are to hit. It's actually a really good system. I did a skirmish to kind of test the waters, and it's pretty good. Tactics increase the effectiveness of called shot opportunities. It also reduces the penalty for indirect fire and improves the minimum range of weaponry. Ooh, I like tactics. What does guts do? Guts improves the maximum health of mech warriors. It also reduces the penalty from weapon recoil and increases the threshold of heat that triggers overheat. Okay. And gunnery is better to hit with ranged weaponry. Higher skill is an effective counter to evasion and environmental effects that hamper targeting. Awesome. Okay. I think I'm going to do with, let's see. Gunnery and tactics, gunnery and guts, piloting and guts, tactics and guts. I'm going to go with your family was betrayed and its seat of power destroyed. You defeated the betrayers, but you were the sole surviving member of your house. With nothing but your family's ancestral blackjack left to call your own, you set off to make a new life for yourself. So, I'm going to pick, I'm not even going to read any of the other ones. I'm going to do Solaris 7 Gladiator. Why? Let me explain. Solaris 7 is a planet in the BattleTech universe. This planet is completely dedicated to the televised fighting of battle mechs. So think about it like an entire planet dedicated to the UFC. Right? So they're always fighting, and so you have gladiatorial games, and usually they don't kill pilots and things like that because that's they try to keep that from happening. You took your skills as a mech warrior to the famed arena planet of Solaris 7. There, you eked out a living as a gladiator, fighting for the crowd in minor arenas, getting from paycheck to paycheck. So that's a +2 to gunnery and a +1 to guts so far. Until years later, you cross paths with Raju, Mastiff, Montgomery once again. You were a low-level champion, down on your luck and one bad fight away from the gutter. Until Raju heard about you. He trekked all the way to Solaris to offer you passage back to the Oregon Reach and a job in the House Arano Royal Guard. It is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of Lady Kamea Arano. Let's look at Solaris. What did I say here? Solaris 7 is famous for its battle mech gladiatorial fights. Known as the Solaris Games, these fights are broadcast throughout the Inner Sphere and the Periphery, where fans eagerly follow the careers of their favorite mech warriors. So yeah, UFC for mechs. It's awesome. We're gonna be a guy, and I'm gonna pick this one to start. And then look at all the customization options. Look at them all. Okay, so we're not gonna do anything with tattoos. What about scars? I think that scars are kind of fun. Scars give good character to a character. I'm gonna give him he got hit with a plate or something, when he was scrapping in the field in the battlefield on Solaris. I don't like that. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want eyebrows. Leave my eyebrows alone. Cool. Then let's see if they've got red hair here. They've got blue hair. You want blue hair? There we go. Right there. And then we'll turn the tips. That's a little too much. Boom. That's fine. Okay. Look at all the customization options. Like, seriously, guys. So many customization options for just this little character portrait. That looks awesome. Okay. So then skin, I actually want that one. Was that one? Huh. I remember that being a little more pink. Okay. I guess it's the lighting change. Because, I'm a redhead. I'm super pale. So. Oh yeah, it's just the lighting difference. Cool. So, complexion. I like that. Expression. Ba-boom. There we go. Boom. My call sign will be. What's my call sign? Because honestly, my screen name is just too long for a call sign. Let's go with Knight. Then my name is going to be Marcus. Because I can't. The Alaric doesn't really work here. And anyway, my last name starts with an A, so I don't want to Stan Lee all over myself. So here we are. My character is decades ago. Your family came to the Aurigan Reach from the Federated Suns. The day after your 16th birthday, your family was betrayed and murdered. +1 gunnery, +1 guts. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a Solaris gladiator. +1 gunnery. So gunnery 4, piloting 2, tactics 2, guts 3. So all kinds of fun. And Allard is actually a name from one of my favorite characters in the BattleTech universe. So his last name is Allard, but it's also Zhang. So, The High Lord Tamati Arano II is dead. The Aurigan Reach is left at an uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, it is now kingdom in the... Oh, jeez. Lord Santiago Espinoza, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving Council of Founding Houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their house guards. Oh. I'm not going to read these because I read too slowly, apparently. So you guys can read them. All right, here we are, Coronation Day. I love BattleTech so much. Interesting. So the condition of the planet will actually change how heat is dealt with. I do know that you can deal with heat by stepping into water, which is really awesome. And this is basically just the board game, the miniatures game, in digitized, which is great. Popcorn.
Command interface initiated.
Alrighty. Yep, I got camera movement. Look, I got camera movement. And I can use Q and E to rotate the camera. Kind of standard camera controls too, which is nice. Okay, Knight. Which is my call sign, if you remember. I had the Espinosa refit yards rush the repairs on your Blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you here to do. Now, do me a favor and get that battle mech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. The cool thing about...
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
So, the cool thing about the oh, geez, I forgot what I was going to say. Okay. I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Camilla's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt-out old urban mechs and open fire. Urban mechs suck.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything. But my gut tells me something's off. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
So, the actuators are special. They're like muscles. You know, they're steel cords, but they're contracted with electricity. They're contracted using electricity. So it moves like a human body, which is very interesting. So we'll just target this guy. We've got 95% chance to hit on all those, and we'll fire. Oh, I blowed it up because urban mechs suck.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Uh-huh. Good shot. Your guns are in working order, at least. There's a target dummy buggy guy. I've been training Lady Urano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital and her cousin Victoria, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me. And then when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving.
Camilla's like a daughter to me, and her Her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
Okay. Then, where is it? Come on. There it is. 95% chance to hit on all of it because it's just teaching you shooting.
Weapons committed.
Boom! Alpha strike. Yay! And we don't have to worry about heat yet, so firing all the weapons all the time is not a big deal.
She's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Okay, now I'm going to attack it again. 95% chance to hit, but now I'm hitting it from behind, which is always bad for mechs.
All weapons committed.
Yay, I blowed it up.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Nice shot! Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Oregon politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground over there near the edge of the lake. So, the blackjack is... let's see if it says what tonnage it is here. It doesn't. But the blackjack is like 45 tons, and it has rockets that can do this.
Engaging jump jets.
Ba-bum!
Enemy detected.
Yeah, I was afraid of
But I landed too
Jump
hard.
jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into water. Yeah, come on. So this right here, when it brings up the cone, that's my facing. Facing is very important in BattleTech. Because, you know, like I said, getting hit in the back is really bad. Warning, plasma leak detected, jump jet malfunction, jump jet systems damaged, system inoperable until repaired. So they took my jump jets from me. Oh, for the love of all the gods, this is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I have much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're gonna have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is gonna break on you or blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. So I'm gonna hit him. The funniest thing that happened in my little skirmish that I did, you know, just kind of to test things and make sure that it didn't melt my computer to play this game, is I punched, you know, I did a melee attack. I punched a fire starter with a Shadowhawk and it basically just exploded. He hit me with his flamethrower, which can be bad, especially since you have to manage your heat. And I just turned around and punched him like, screw you. And ta-da, punch. Oh, he's all blowed up now. Good hit, a good hit. At least that's solid. All right, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Alrighty, we're gonna sprint right over there. And where are we gonna face? We're gonna face towards him.
Full throttle.
Yay! BattleTech! He missed because I ran. BattleTech! Congratulations, Knight. Your blackjack's combat ready as it can be. Given the circumstances, for what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day by having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Yeah, I'm sure that everything will go fine. Everything always goes fine, especially in tutorial missions. All right, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us in the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Okay. So now we're going to move. Well, I guess I got to sprint. And since we don't have any contacts in range, we'll just face the force here.
Full throttle.
But, sprinting takes up your whole turn, so you can't attack. You can usually move and attack, but when you sprint, you can't. Knight, allow me to introduce Kamiya Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Oregon Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? So then she says, for the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a fount of tedium that never runs dry. I like her already. I know the feeling, cousin, says, Kamiya. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga, interesting, I don't know that make, is more than a match for that family, for the family heirloom that you call a battle mech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. Remember that my character was a arena fighter before this. But, I'm not talking right now. We'll see, cousin, we'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the turning grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland along the Cormorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. Oh, good, tradition, so they know exactly where we are. Aye, Kamiya. We'll get you there in one piece, Knight. We'll get you there in one piece. Knight, fall behind me. Fall in behind me. I might have chosen the wrong call sign. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
Hooray! Our mission was successful. Mission completed. Destroying an enemy battle mech's head or legs removes it from combat and increases the amount of partial mech salvage you can get. Oh, so you salvage your opponents? And that's how you get money? That's so great. That's so good. Because that's exactly the rules of when you do a campaign in the BattleTech. I love this game so much.
The Regan Reach of old, the time of the great expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Ba-bam! Dude, you know what's gonna be crazy? When they start having mods for this game. So you can mod in different mechs and different paint jobs and all that kind of stuff. Oh, dude, that's gonna be awesome. One of the first things is going to be a variant of the Orion, specifically named Yen Loong. Basically, it was one of the best mechs fighting in Solaris in one of the books. Also piloted by one of my favorite characters in the series. So, you know, there's that. The only thing that I have right now is these load screens are long, so I'm probably going to cut them. Oh. Maybe they're long because you have to hit the button.
Command
Right,
interface
so I have
initiated.
me, Kamiya, and Mastiff are together. I'm going to miss you, Raju. The clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech. The simplicity of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to miss this, Raju. The clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech. The simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead. The city gates and my future all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? Of course! Great! Wonderful! Awesome! A guard post, one of the small ones that dot the road leading up into the capital. But the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Alright. Let's go into the trees, because that kind of gives us a little bit of cover, and then we'll be looking this way. Outside of combat, your entire lance moves in any order. You can even have multiple units moving at the same time. Ah, that's kind of cool.
Roger.
Then Kamiya will send you into the forest over here, facing that way.
Location confirmed.
And then myself, I'm gonna head over there with her, and I'll look off. No, I'll look toward the objective as well. Okay. So let's see what we're running with here. He's got a Centurion. That's fine. She's got a Kintaro. And I've got a Blackjack. So kind of medium sort of mechs. You know, they're all ranging from about like 40 tons to 55, which is kind of the medium range because they're classified by weight. So then we'll have... So these aren't big boys, but they're not little tiny scout mechs either. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's replot that. Like this, and then turning like that. And then... up. Whoop, some sort of explosion. Looks recent, too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see those scratch marks on the rubble? That's laser fire. Great, good, okay. We need to get you out of here, Kamiya, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them! Oh, yes! This is gonna go so well! so incredibly wonderfully.
Whatever's happening here, I
Oh,
won't let it
yes.
derail your coronation. Your people need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
Of that, I have no doubt.
I can only go that far. I do like how they do these. And they also do it for combat. You know, where they come down to their level. Alright. The Centurion is going to be probably by far the strongest. Though the Kintaro and I think even the Blackjack aren't really, you know, slouches. But we're going to send the Centurion up first.
Moving out.
Because he's probably going to be able to take the most damage. But honestly, from a narrative standpoint, I don't think that Raju's going to survive the tutorial.
Affirmative.
You know, and then I'm going to have to take up arms and be the leader of the resistance, basically. Oh, jeez, I need to be able to see. Okay. We're going to point towards them. Just walking through buildings. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we're going to position up on the ridge. And Mastiff here is going to just kind of walk out into the whole thing.
On my way.
But we're going to be positioned where the Kintaro is in cover for the most part. That's fine.
I'll make it happen.
And I'm able to shoot from the ridge. That's kind of the plan here. So, see, we're still... There we go. We are still kind of, you know, shaded by this ridge here, so they can't see us. But then Mastiff here is going to walk right up and say, "Hi, guys!" But if things go bad, which they probably will, I'm going to be able to just hop right out onto this ridge and shoot at them. We're going to go with a regular move, see if I can make it out there. I cannot, so I'm going to go here, point towards them. And then Kamiya, oh, okay, yeah, we're going to brace. And then Kamiya is in cover, so she's just going to brace too, which is end turn, basically.
Here.
Alright, buddy. Can we move into... Yes, we can just move into the objective. Meaning that we can fire if we need to. Hail, Mastiff! Hail, Lady Arano! We were preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye. All the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll fall in behind you and guard your 6. So now I got 5 mechs. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Oh, they're liars. Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arana's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us, I'm sure everything's fine. No. You're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out for parade duty in that condition. I'm your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Yup. I predicted it, didn't I? Damn it, girl, we don't have time for this. Take them! Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive!
Fall back, Kamea. Get behind us.
Uh-huh.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Panther?
Safeties disengaged.
Oh, good. Melee.
I'm losing armor.
Okay, so they've got... Hold on. They've got a Panther, which is damaged, and a Shadowhawk, which is... They're actually severely damaged. The white there is the armor, and the gray is the internal structure, right? So their armor is almost entirely punched through. So this is interesting.
Orders?
Oh, I can just move too. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna get the heck out of the line of fire here. The Shadowhawk will not be able to hit me from there, but I will be facing the wrong direction. That's not what I want. Let's see how much heat. Only 65% right there? Well, LRM, that's not gonna work, so we'll just take that off. What about melee? It's V for melee. Oh. Once combat has begun, different mechs move in different phases. Lighter units generally move earlier than heavy ones. To reserve all units' actions to a later phase, use the reserve button or press the end key. So you can make the move at the same time. Now, if I multi-target... Whoa! No, I'm just gonna go single target. 90%. I'm just gonna take my shot right now. 85 for the LRM. And you see we're generating a little tiny bit of heat. Here is where we have to start worrying about it, because that's when I start to overheat. If you overheat, you're sitting basically, you know, inside the chest of all the battle mechs is a nuclear fusion reactor. So you're basically sitting on a nuke. If it overheats, you're not only, you shut down, you have an emergency shutdown. And if it goes past that, if you don't shut down when you have the emergency shutdown, you can actually, make the thing explode. So that's never good. So we're just gonna fire everything. Alpha strike on him. Boom! Pilot injured. Yeah.
Take that as a lesson.
All right. So next is going to be me, and yeah, he's running. He's running like crazy now. He didn't hit with a lot of it. See, I've got a little tick to my armor, but not much.
It was a solid hit.
It's a solid hit, but these things can take quite a bit of damage, to be honest. Okay. Then we'll face this way. Now, should I concentrate on the Shadowhawk, take it down, or should I work on this Panther? Because the Panther, well, 70%, 65, 70. So I would take off the AC2s. See, and look how little heat I'm generating because of that. Because the AC2s, yeah, they generate quite a bit of heat. And then 25, 25, 25, 25, 25 damage. That's, if everything hits, it's a, it's 100 damage. And they're sitting at 130 armor. So we'll probably punch through armor we almost will punch through armor if we hit. Now let's check our friend the Shadowhawk. The Shadowhawk has damage to internals. The medium laser and the AC5 are dead. Nice. And I'm at 60, 55, 55, 55, 60, 55. Well, then I'm going to concentrate on that. I missed a bit. I don't think I did any damage there. Kamiya.
I hear you.
Oh, she has LRM-5! Hey! She can fire without being out there. Well, then she's not gonna move. She's just gonna fire from where she is. She's just gonna LRM these guys. 80% on him. Now, let's check. Oop, come on. Our friend here, 65. So yeah, we're gonna pound on this Shadowhawk until it's down. Shadowhawk.
Copy that.
Boom. Okay. Now Mastiff,
You've got my attention.
we're gonna have to figure out a way to move so that I don't get destroyed. And then I have my back to the wall and I can fire at him. Yep, that's how we're doing it.
Moving out.
Watch this. Ready? Ready? And back to the wall. Very good. Okay, so now we can still fire at him. 65, 65, 60, and 30% on the LRM, so we'll just turn that off. And fire. Oh, yeah. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. That's what I wanted. That's what I like to see. Yeah, run, boy. I don't like that. Okay. So then we're gonna go. I can't see. No, that's too close. Okay, so they're in the trees here, which is a negative modifier to hit. So that's always an issue. 85% across the board except for the AC2s. And then 70+% except for the AC2s. The Panther is by far the most immediate threat, I think. SRM-4 is done. It just has a large laser. And then we've got... Oh, it's gonna... This rock is gonna block a little bit. I should move. Okay. So I'm gonna back out and I'm gonna move first. So we're gonna move thusly. Dum to dum. Down on a dum. Alrighty. Also, weapon location matters because sometimes people have, you know, weapons on the back as well to keep shots in the back from happening. Alright, so 70 across the board and 85 across the board. Oh, excuse me, everybody. I'm gonna say that the Shadowhawk is effectively crippled. I mean, its AC5 is done. That's its big weapon. So instead of him, we're gonna hit that Panther because the Panther's close enough, and he pissed me off by punching my guy as the first move.
All weapons committed.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because I had 30% stuff on there. Well, hey, large laser crit. That means it's damaged, which means either it's a debuff to hit or it doesn't work at all. So there's that. Ooh, I don't like that. Alrighty. Kamiya.
Reading you loud and clear.
Yeah. You're not moving. You're just gonna attack because I don't want to get you hurt. So, 45% for the LRM there, 70% here, 70%.
I'm on it.
Kaboom! Oh, wow!
Pierced through the armor.
That was a lot of damage right there. Holy crap. Okay.
Talk to me. Fall in behind me.
Now, we're probably going to finish off this Shadowhawk with the next attack. Everything except for the LRM. Perfect.
Locked on target.
Boom. That's it.
Son.
It's down.
Battle mech down.
Really? Come on. You suck. Alright.
Standing by.
It's much less dangerous for you now, so we're going to bring you out. Can I? Yes, I can.
I'm on the move.
And attacking. It's still only LRM. Well, then we'll just hunker down and we'll go to night. Yep. That's me. And then I'm gonna... Ah! I could totally just come around and blow his head off. That's gonna be fun. Ta-da! Around my buddy. And then point it directly at your face. Alrighty. Alright, so we'll turn off the AC-2s, so those won't be firing. Oh wow, I've been generating a lot of heat because I've just been firing those AC-2s with no reason to. Okay, so... Yep, firing.
Nice job, kid. One fewer hostile on the board.
Come here, Static. Come here. Can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Army, my own guard, the Royal Guard, my own guardsmen tried to take me prisoner. Bum, bum, bum. It's happening here too. The Royal Guard is killing one another in the halls. Lord Carassus, house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The tourney pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can and make a push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Rotura Township to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotura Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Camilla, I know that you and Lord Medaria are friends. Medaria? Medaria. But we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who to trust. In this case, we do. Alexander has been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady.
Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning. Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there.
Okay. So that's our objective. So we're going to be traveling along this road.
Roger that. Heads up.
Oh, jeez. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is a tutorial mission. You're not going to get murdered. but still, my numbers will be bad because I'll take hits. I should never take hits. Never, ever, ever take hits, ever. Okay. So then we'll sprint up there with Mastiff. Entering combat. Oh wow, he's not that far actually. Oh, it's just a vehicle. Well, vehicles are actually okay for the most part. They're not very difficult. I still don't really know what sensor lock is for. Oh, yeah, there's sensor lock. Action, select a target within sensor range to reveal it until the end of the current round and remove 2 of its evasive charges. Interesting. I still don't understand the application of that, but sure. Alrighty. How much damage did he actually take? He took a little bit of structural damage. They punched through the armor on his left leg. I don't like it, but I think we'll still use him as our decoy. I'm the decoy! Quack, quack. Alrighty. So then oh, okay, because I can't fire yet. We've got a vehicle, and a vehicle. Well, not the greatest thing in the world. Haha, you couldn't hit me. Because you hit the rock. Alright. So, will I gain an advantage if I come through here? I think so. So I'm gonna personally go through here. I'm gonna be twisted that way so that I can still fire on something if they decide to come up. And then the Kentaro, Kamiya, our princess friend, is going to bring up the rear, and she's going to kind of take cover until she's needed. Okay. So, Kamiya,
You have my attention.
you're going to sprint because we don't need you to fire. We're going to get you into cover.
I'll make it happen.
Oh, I'm not a fan of that.
The bastard breached my armor.
That's no good. So I'm not gonna have him out there anymore to get ruined, because he's taking a lot of hits.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Oh, what have we got here? What have we got for internal damage?
Talk to me.
Oh wow, left torso, right torso as well. And inside there's ammo. Oh crap, no, we have to get him out of here. Can I fire? Oh, I have LRM, so yeah, I should be able to fire on something. No, out of range. Okay, brace. Of course, I shouldn't have had her do that, because now she's out of my protection and we might have tanks in between her and me now. That's aggravating. Okay, I'll be blocked by everything else. No, I'll be blocked by those rocks from everything else, but I'll be able to shoot on him. Alrighty now. What we got here? 35 on everything but the lasers, so we're gonna go with lasers. Can I target? Oh, I can target a place? Or no. I don't think I can. Clicking. Yeah, you can't. You can't do a called shot like that.
Engaging target.
Rare. They're there. Yeah. See? Tanks are nothing. For the most part.
Unit destroyed.
So I'm gonna move the Kintaro behind us again so that we don't lose her. Okay. Alright, Kamiya. No, we're sprinting now. You're gonna sprint all the way back over here because I was stupid. And you're gonna face this way. Just in case.
Confirmed.
Because honestly, my goal is kind of to get her there without any damage at all. Like, me and Massive can take damage, but I don't want Kamiya to take any damage at all. And honestly, if I'm protected like this, I might be able to take out the entire column by myself. And Mastiff can kind of
You've got my attention.
Escort
Aye, aye.
Kamiya. That'll be good, right? That'll be good. That'll be good. Okay. So he can't fire at anyone, can he? No, there's rocks blocking the way. He can't fire at any of these guys. They're in scanner range, but not in visual range of my weapons. So when he comes up, I'll just blow him away again. Oh, machine gun fire. That's cute.
Minimal.
I am a mech. Machine gun fire is nothing to me. I will destroy you. This is actually working out really well.
Engaging
Just
target.
boom. Oh no, what happened? Oh yeah, baby.
Unit destroyed.
Oh, dude, this is fun. I'm so glad this game turned out so well. And we'll just move you up here. Face you that way. Then we'll brace. Wow, I've already got almost 2 episodes out of this. Well, almost 3, actually. Wow, look at that. This is the first of the Saturday Stratagem ones, which means they might post on Saturday. But no, I don't know. We'll see. The point is, this is the first of like the strategy games like this that I've been looking at doing XCOM 2, but this is the first one that is actually going to go up on the channel. Bum bum bum. You, sir, are going to go this way. And he's going to be able to strike with the LRMs. Great. This is going to be awesome. No, we're going to fire this time. I can hit you. 85% chance. No, I don't want to brace. I want to attack him. Oh. Can I not? Why can't I? That's stupid.
Standing by.
Actually. Yeah, I can't just destroy him. So. Destroy. Yeah! I'm roasting ants! It's awesome! How much heat am I generating? No, I'm good. Okay, come here.
Reading you loud and clear.
Let's hope we don't pick up a mech on the way. That would suck. Because this strategy works great when there's just these vehicles that are going, we're going to roll down the trail here. And then I just blow away when they get close enough. That works out great. SRMs, I think. Not the cutest thing in the world. No, I just want to see the unit. Okay. So.
Got my attention.
Awesome. I can attack it. Well, then we're just going to attack it. Aww. Why can't... I was just saying that I could... Aw, that's stupid.
Affirmative.
Do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle. Do you read me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. It can't be. My uncle. Victoria. Come here. I just watched an Espinosa battle mech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening, and it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battle mechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh, gods!
Alexander!
They just destroyed part of the city. Orbital strike looking thing. Artillery. No good at all. Okay. Mastiff. Doesn't see anything. And we're gonna brace. It's over, Camilla. Your ascendancy. The Arano legacy. All of it. Victoria! What have you done? You know, Camilla. For years, I loved you like a sister. But then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency. What it's done to the Reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. Bom, bom, bom. My father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies. Camilla, for the love that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You are traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost your royal escort their lives. Oh, good. They're just piping in mechs, but they're damaged. That's a cicada. A locust,
Lady Arano is to be
and something.
apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
All friendly units must survive. That doesn't give much narrative depth to this mission. Just saying. Alrighty. Attack you! Because of heat, I'm actually going to pull down 2 of these. Then we're gonna fire. Because I bet you that'll still take it out. Oh, crap.
My damned armor's busted.
And I'm gonna have to
Tell me what
waste
you
a
need.
turn on that stupid tank. Alrighty. I can fire... Wow, that's really long range for the LRMs. That's
Sounds
more long
good.
range than I would have expected. So yes, she's behind cover. And LRM attack. Let's get a look at our friends here. Okay. We've got a cicada. 50%. And we're hitting the locust. Alrighty. Yeah, light mech. SRM2, medium laser, SRM2. So they're not going to be able to hit us for a bit. Ta-dam! I'm going to have to waste another turn on this idiot. And he pulled around behind me. Awesome. This is just stellar. Oh, I hate this. Can I do melee on that stupid thing? Because it's so close.
Talk to me.
Yeah. So, 50, 50, 25, 90, 85, 70, 70. Well, that's happening. Unless this is better, which it's not. Nope. Up. There we go. Then we will take this locust and we will take it out behind the barn and shoot it.
Here we go.
Ba-ba! That's it.
What a waste.
Right? Alpha Striker! Achievement! Yay! I love achievements. It makes me feel like I'm doing something instead of just playing video games. He's taking more damage than I'd like.
God, that shot went internal.
Alright. Let's go with me. Can I melee? I can melee you. I just want to see him stomp on it. Just like, yeah, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. Yeah! Just crunch. Oh, that's great.
Destroyed.
Of course, I'm turned around the wrong way now. But they can't hit me from where I am.
They punched through my defenses.
I'm listening. I'll do what you ask.
I have no more time! Where is that other mech? There's the cicada. But the other mech was behind that building and I still can't see him. Haha! Alpha Strike. Wow. Super duper good.
Incoming transmission.
Incoming transmission. Attention, citizens of Coromandel 6.
Attention,
Oh, he's saying it.
citizens of Coromandel 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed.
No.
Resist.
Yay.
My father placed his faith in that man. I
A
gave him
spider.
my trust. He was
Jump jet. But then I'm gonna come in right up the alley
my
there
armor.
and start kicking some butt. It's gonna be great. Here we go. Okay. And then facing this way. Ta-dam! Now we're gonna attack. Alright, now we're gonna finalize. It's all 50%, so we're gonna leave the AC2s off, but we're gonna keep our medium lasers on. And fair.
Engaging target.
Not a big hit, but the point is he's surrounded.
Yes, I hear you.
He's down, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put her in the trees here, because trees are cover, which is always nice, because missiles can hit trees. And that rule still exists in this game, which is awesome. Okay, the LRMs are 40%, so we'll take them down. And I'll overheat if I use this, so we're gonna pull off the SRMs. All of them? Yeah. Then we'll fire the medium lasers.
I'll make it happen.
Alrighty, Mastiff.
You've got my attention.
Yup. We're gonna get you in close.
Copy that.
Because this guy's on his last leg, and I think that you can take him out. Now, we'll take off the LRM, and yep, we're gonna fire with that. Boom! Kamiya, do you hear me? Do you read me? Oh, he's still around. Thank the gods! I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did, Kamiya. The city is lost. We've got to get off this planet, and we need to do it now. We can't abandon Coromandel. This is my home, my birthright. The battle's over, Kamiya. Lord Madria. I think this kind of has a Spanish tint to it, which means I might not be saying her name right. Lord Madria has the right to it. It's time for you to run. Escape has the right of it. Has the right of it. It's time for you to run. Escape this madness and live to restore the coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle has won. The reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. So I guess we're gonna have to keep on going, running there. We're on our way.
Get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
Ugh. So we've got vehicles.
Barely scratched my armor.
Right? Let's look. So over here, we've got a Scorpion and another vehicle. Yeah, super easy on the way out of here. Okay, so we're going to try to run this without Kamiya. I don't know how to say it. Whatever.
Standing by.
I think they said it in the opening thing, but maybe I wasn't paying as much attention as I thought. So we're going to get her behind those rocks, so she's got cover. And brace. So then we have time to get around so that she's not getting damaged. Because the fact that she got hit once is annoying to me. Alrighty, so it's my turn. So I'm going to sprint up this side of the mountain. Okay, no. I'm going to sprint this way. As far as I can. Oh. Okay, not like that. Not like that! I'm going to sprint to here. And I'm going to face towards our tanks.
Full throttle.
Da-da-dum. Yeah. I'm behind a mountain, but I'm heading in the right direction. We've got a striker as okay, so we've got a striker and a stinger. Oh, I hate that. You suck. Okay, Mastiff.
Talk to me.
It's time to get moving.
Follow my lead.
If I turn on the LRM, I'm gonna have to cool down after this next shot. I'm gonna have to cool down before I shoot again. Overkill of the highest degree, though.
Never stood a chance.
Nope.
I'm taking worse.
Oh no!
Gods, that shot went internal.
That was a lot more than I thought it was gonna be. Alright. If I move here, I can hit it. And if I can hit it, I can kill it. Alright, you. You hit my friend. Therefore, we're gonna open fire with everything we've got, because we don't have to worry about ammo, because we're going to a dropship. Boom. What you gonna do now?
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright. Mastiff's gonna sprint.
Moving out.
No, no.
I'm reading another incoming
What'd we get?
target.
This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain Host, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
We've got a mech sitting here, don't we? We do. And there's a mech here. Grrr. Hate it when they do that. I just lost an arm too, which means the AC-10 is gone. And there's turrets. Oh, that's no good. A Wolverine. Oh, it's just the Wolverine and the turrets. With Captain Host. LRM 10. Can I hit the turret? No, I can't. I'm out of range of that turret. Am I out of range of this turret? I'm not out of range of that turret, but I can only hit it with the LRM. So we're gonna multi-target. I don't quite know how multi-target works, so this should be interesting. No, I didn't actually do multi-target. Okay. I don't know how to do multi-target. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Oh, this is bad. We have to get him out of there.
My armor's in bad shape.
I know. Alright, this medium laser is... no, everything's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and fire with everything. Alpha strike for the
All
win.
weapons committed.
Heat sink destroyed. That helps. He won't be able to fire as much.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay. Kamiya's gonna have to come in.
Yes, I hear you.
She can withstand some damage, but I hate letting her get hit. Wow, I didn't expect the tutorial mission to be this long. This is great. So LRM is the only thing I'll hit there. She has like no heat, so we can generate quite a bit here and be totally fine. Yeah, but I won't be able to fire like this again. Soon. I'll have to tone it down a little. Boom!
Inflicting heavy
AC5 is down. That's always good. Mastiff, we're gonna have to get you behind cover. So, cover here, kind of.
Aye, aye.
Can he fire? Yeah, he can definitely fire. Let's see. We'll just take that out before it has to be before it can be an issue. Not quite. Maybe one more hit will do it. We're gonna have to start thinking about ammo soon. No. See, that's how you do multi-target. But I didn't know how to do it. What are my odds from here? That's still pretty good. I think I'm gonna move up just a tad. Kind of distract from my counterpart so that Mastiff doesn't get destroyed. Because it would suck to have played this whole time to finally fail the mission. Alright. I can take the heat. I'll fire.
All weapons committed.
Yes! That's exactly what I needed right now.
Destroyed.
That's exactly what I needed right now. Because now I can take these turrets at my discretion. They're real easy.
You have my attention.
Turrets are nothing to a battle mech.
Copy that.
Can I hit this too? Yes. So we're gonna concentrate fire.
Discharging weapon.
Haha. And it's a light laser, so it's like nothing almost. Damage-wise. Oh, this game is so good. I'm so glad, so good. Sure, I can take the heat.
Target confirmed.
No. I guess I did fire my lasers. That's weird. Okay. Let's concentrate. Ooh, that's overheat. Okay. Let's take off these AC2s. We're just gonna brace. Then that'll negate the heat and I'll be able to fire next turn. It'll be okay. Okay, so Kamiya.
Tell me what you need. I'm moving out.
Then we fire on this one.
Discharging weapon.
That'll do it. Overkill.
Target destroyed.
I'm gonna have to learn this system a lot better so that I don't have to do alpha strikes to kill stuff. But, you know, we'll figure it out.
Talk to me.
Move up. I can't believe Mastiff lost an arm. That sucks. I was so happy that I was just squashing everything. Alright. There we go. Now it's firing. It was obviously blocked by the rocks. No armor. Meaning that this turn, I'll just... yeah, I'll be fine. I will roast this thing. Ba-bam. Yeah! And now Kamiya can get onto the drop ship.
Destroyed.
Oh, we're out of combat, so I can just move. I can move indiscriminately. Hooray!
Roger.
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
Thank the gods you made it, Kamiya. Captain Halverson's prepping the entrance now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time, Knight. You see Lady Urano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes. No, there's more! Oh no! I'm gonna die! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
Won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
No, I don't want to die.
I'm on it.
That was weird. All units advance. I want you to take down that drop ship, destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Alright, Knight. I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs. Above all else, we'll keep Lady Urano safe. Protect the dropship. It's all that matters. Warning, engine heat critical. Warning, error shutdown initiated. Reactor offline, weapons offline, system is inoperable. On mine? Trouble with your blackjack, Knight? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard and battle mechs. I've been sabotaged! You have numbers on us, and you've resorted to sabotage, and you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you, nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I swear to all the gods, you will suffer for your insult against him again. If you insult him again. Your father is a coward, and so are you. Knight, I want you to eject. Now. Punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject. Now. That's an order. Okay, so I ejected. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come show me what you've learned. Raju's totally gonna die.
Mission successful.
Okay, so there wasn't more. But Raju's totally gonna die. That's what sensor lock is for. They've still got indirect fire. It's so great. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Raju's super dead. What? Did I lose the mission? Darius Oliveira. Easy there, Marcus. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira, and I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'd introduce you to the Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the market districts when the bombs fell. He didn't make it. Let's be compassionate. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, I am too. He was a good man. A lot of good people died today. We picked up your distress beacon on an emergency band as we were on our way off planet. After seeing what happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. We did a sweep of the combat site, grabbed your ejection pod, and ran. What about Mastiff? Sir Raju Montgomery, did you find him? Were you able to recover my blackjack? So what happens now? We're gonna ask about Sir Raju. We found his mech. It was completely cored out. That's what I'm talking about. He had a core explosion, so there's no way to survive that. Even if you punch out, even if you eject, you'll just die because you'll be caught in the explosion anyway. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death was a loss to us all. So what happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here. What with the coup and all. House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Auriga Reach. I'm sorry to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Wow, okay. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Well, shit. Our sentiments exactly. We're getting the hell out of Aurigan territory. I've already booked transport on the first jump ship out. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier, on the Kanapan border. Not a cheap trip, but we'll worry about how we're going to pay for it later. As for you, you've got options. According to your blood chit, you've got family out in the Federated Suns. If you want, I could look into booking you transport on a freighter bound for Davian space. That sounds fun. That sounds good. I can't make any promises, but I'm willing to try. Let's see. We've got the Federation isn't my home. Never has been. My family moved to the Reach. No way. That's ancient. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, no. Let's, what's option B? Well, you can stay with us for the long haul. When we get where we're going, we can drop you at the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, I need you to pitch in for your share of the fuel, plus food, lodging, repairs on your mech. That might be tough if you're strapped for cash. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself in the Marauders if you wanted to. Wouldn't take you long to work off your debt, and you ran with Mastiff, so I know you've got chops. Think it over, sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day. We've got a long road ahead. 3 years later. All right. So apparently I joined up. And I've been working with them as mercenaries this whole time. Put unused battle mechs into stores to avoid maintenance fees. Maintenance fees? Oh, so many mechanics. If one of your mechs is running hot, remember that melee attacks don't generate heat. You can just walk up and punch a dude and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Just punch him. Just punch him super hard right in the face. It's the best. The Succession Wars destroyed Star Lake factories, making battle mechs hard to maintain and produce. Much is now lost tech. Oh, I love this universe so much. It's so good. It's going to be great. I love this game. Oh, it's going to be good. Are you going to dump me to a campaign menu or what? Come on. There we go. Just begin myth.
Command interface initiated.
The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Command. I can't. I was wanting to save. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. This isn't just about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the Opt4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping their turret generator. Turret generator? Move in fast and take it out. Those turrets hit hard, so you'll want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo is the site of the Opt4's corporate security tower. Engage it and destroy it. If they bring in a mech to protect it, take it out too. Then circle on back and we'll collect our pay. That's right. I'm ready and waiting to authorize the transfer. Go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. So I'm commander of this lance? Your lance's morale, the blue bar next to the pilots, increases as you engage in combat. When it is half full, your pilots will be inspired, +1 accuracy to all attacks. That's super good. Oh, this is so awesome. What do we got here? I've got my Blackjack, which honestly I was kind of hoping for a new mech because Blackjacks are okay, but not great. I've got a Vindicator piloted by Glitch. I've got a Shadowhawk piloted by Behemoth. Shadowhawks are good. And we've got a Spider piloted by Decker. So, okay. It's okay. Not the greatest. We're going to save our game, and that's going to be the end of the session for today. But man, is this game awesome, and I love it. So I will see you guys later.